Hi, Taurus. This will be your love reading for the end of the month of January. So let's get started. And just real quick, underneath the description box is some little announcements and things about some new like live free shows I'm doing and that kind of deal. All right, so let's get started for Taurus in love, please. This last part of January 2020. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Tauruses, please. Messages do we have for Tauruses? Okay, almost there. Tauruses. Okay, yep. Okay. Ooh, starting off big. Okay. All right. Oh, go Taurus. Okay, two major arcana right off the bat. All right. Let's see. All right. Ooh, three major arcana. Whoa. Okay. Oh, damn. All right. Interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing some third party-ish stuff here, maybe. If not, then it's something else. All right, so pretty big thing going on here because we have Judgment card, we have the Tower card, we do have the Fool card also, we have the Emperor card. So I mean, we got some pretty heavy hitting energies here. We also have the King and Queen of Swords in this reading. So, but I also see some disappointment, some things going on here too. So this could have something to do with trying to get like a reunion or a renewal of something off the ground. Maybe you guys did, maybe you guys have given it a shot or something like that. But then I do see, I mean, the King and Queen of Swords, since it's not your suited element, it could just mean like you guys are being like extremely cold towards each other or just super cutting, getting straight to truths, things like that. Not like a ton of emotion behind it, just like laying out the facts of things, having discussions like that. Or it can sometimes indicate too, I don't see other signs yet, but it can indicate like a split, you know, possibly divorce, things like that. I mean, you do have the Three of Swords here, but the thing is, you have the Seven of Cups and you have the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody here I feel is like deciding not to participate in this any longer and move away from some energy and go towards something else is what I am seeing for you anyway. Like I see it working out okay, but this is definitely a situation. All right, so it is a general reading. I'll give you as much as I can. All right. But again, with the Judgment card and the Fool card right in the center, this could be two separate energies. Like one of these could be yours, one of these could be theirs, or this could be just the overall general energy. So I'll give you both. So it could be that someone here is trying to have a renewal, okay, with the Judgment card, okay, and it could be that somebody else is like, no thanks, you know, I want to go my own way and try my own things and things like that. It could be that. The other thing it could be, though, too, is just taking a risk on this. Like, it could just be about timing. If it's not about a renewal with someone, like a past person or something like that, then it could just be like taking a risk, feeling like it's the divine timing to do this. And because you want a new start, you want a new clean slate, you want to be separated from this person, you want to be single, something like that. That could be. The other thing is too, it could just be it could be a renewal with a past person. Maybe that like you want to take a chance and try this out and see what happens. But here's the thing, because like at the root here, we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So definitely like the female energy. Let me see. Do we have two queens? No. Okay. So the female energy in this particular read, whoever that may be, all right, depending, you know, it doesn't matter what, you know, even if it's like same sex or, you know, whatever, it's like whoever is the most like the feminine energy in this particular scenario. Definitely like needing clarity, like damn straight, like you, yeah, whoever this is, like they are either stating their truth, putting it out on the table and saying, look, here is really the way that I think this is going. Here's blah 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 blah, you know, and like not like blah blah like it's not important, but I'm just saying, you know, fill in the blanks, right? So it's like putting your cards out on the table, or really needing someone to do that. So it's either way. Like you're really fighting for clarity, or you are putting out your clarity very clearly. Okay, with not like I said, like a bunch of holding back or emotions attached and things like that. Um, the thing is, by that, it's like there may be like a few like a little bit of regret with things, possibly, not necessarily. All right. Um, but with the Five of Cups, sometimes the Five of Cups can be a little bit of like, oh damn it, I shouldn't have went that far, or that type of energy. Not necessarily though. It doesn't have to mean that. It can just mean like you're just I get the sense this person is just like praying for change. Like they're praying for a tower moment to happen. They're praying for something to like come along and just sort of like give them clarity into a situation. All right. It's like you probably, if this is you, you probably feel like you are honest, you have your clarity, you have no problems putting your cards out on the table, all those things, and you're just kind of like hoping and praying that like this person does too, or will, or will step up and be an emperor and state their truth. That could be too. Maybe you're just kind of waiting on that could be. um because in the recent past, with the Knight of Swords and Two of Pentacles, it's like I feel like you were like charged up about a situation, or they were. Again, this could go either way. So when I say you, it could be them. All right. So just fit whichever one fits your energy more. Somebody here was kind of like charged up about like, oh, I'm going after that, and then the other person was sort of more slow and like weighing things out, and oh, I'm not sure, and that kind of thing. Actually, the more I look at this, I think that is more what it is. Like you're wanting clarity, and you're wanting like a tower moment to happen because you feel like the time is right and you want to take this risk, but this other person perhaps isn't giving you the clarity that you want, and you're hoping that they do, and in the near future they may. All right, it feels like they are stepping up to become an emperor. All right, now for others of you, this could be the first scenario I said too. Just like you guys are just like kind of cutting this relationship out. Maybe it's like you were going to give it a try, but some things came up, and yeah, it's just not working. Now the Three of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck, so that does indicate to me that this clarity may not lead to the clarity that you guys that you want, because the Three of Swords can be disappointing. It can be a little bit of heartbreak, things like that. I don't see you down and out for the count, and I don't see a Ten of Swords here either. So I don't feel like it's an ending necessarily yet. Okay, we'll see where things go. But there is some sort of disappointment about the situation. Now, the disappointment could just mean, because the Three of Swords oftentimes can mean that there are three parties involved. So maybe you get some clarity about a situation. Maybe you thought, this person's available. Maybe they're not, that kind of thing. Maybe you guys are talking or discussing separation or divorce or breaking up or what have you, and it's hard. I mean, that's always difficult. So of course the Three of Swords is going to show up. It's difficult choices. Someone here is still kind of on the fence about the situation, or they still aren't really 100% clear on exactly what they want from this situation, or they have a lot of options. All right, so that could be too. I feel like somebody here wants to be single, because we have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like somebody here wants to date. The Three of Cups is here too. Again, can indicate a third party kind of situation. But I get this sense more that this isn't so much about third party as it is about clarity, confusion, wanting to date, but maybe there's like too many things up in the air with this person or that person, with you, with them, that kind of deal. The Three of Cups to me, though, that with the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, to me indicates a date. So in the near future, okay. So somebody here, the female most likely in this scenario, has some sort of date coming up. This person could be at a distance from you. That is possible. Either this new person or the person that we are dealing with here. Somebody could be at a distance from you with the Six of Swords, or it could just mean like you just want to move away from the bullshit that this was, the swords, the anxiety, King and Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, these swords. You want to move away from that bullshit and go forward towards something that maybe you're a little obsessed with. That could be, or it could be a Capricorn. All right, but it could be somebody that you're kind of like feeling lustful for, or very highly attracted to, or again, could just be a Capricorn. And the Ten of Pentacles is here. So and you got a lot of like sort of wishy-washy cards after this, I got to be honest. So it could be too that the Devil card with the Ten of Pentacles could indicate a married person. So I would say be careful with that. If you do get involved with somebody new, make sure, unless you're cool with that, but they may be married also. And it just might be like a highly lustful connection that you guys are feeling. Or this could be just the same person. Maybe this isn't a new person. Maybe this is just you getting clarity, possibly, going out with this person. Maybe you've waited for the right divine timing for such a situation. But as you find out what you think you're going out on this like date, or this like, you have like something that you're excited about with the Page of Cups and Three of Cups, but really like what you're headed towards is not that, it's the Devil card. Now, I'm not necessarily convinced that is the main story, because the Devil card is next to the Ten of Pentacles. So it would only be that if this person is married. Okay, so if this person is not married, then I feel like what you're headed towards is pretty steamy, kind of hot, like kind of connection, right? And it could even lead to something that is long term. Okay, so it's kind of like it's a good reading. It's hinging on, is this a good reading or is this a bad reading? It's really a little difficult to navigate at this point. So let me put a few clarifying cards here and see what we can nail down. All right, so show me. Let's see. Show me the King of Swords and Emperor here. Show me the King of Swords and Emperor. Be dealing with an Aries, Capricorn, what else we got? Scorpio, the Tower card. Yeah. Okay, so the Prince of Swords just fell out. So that is, I think that's the Knight in this deck. Let me think. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's twice. You have the Knight of Swords, which is kind of, and the Lovers. Okay, wow, and the High Priestess. So definitely, it could be rushing into something that just feels like a great kind of passionate connection. And we have the Prince of Pentacles. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles also. So two possibilities here. With the Strength card and the King of Wands, could definitely be dealing with a Leo here. That is absolutely possible. Let's see, what do we got? Page of Cups, Prince of Wands also, not too far down. Queen of Cups. Oh, we got two Queens. Queen of Wands. Okay, hold on here. All right. Bear with me. So I'm just trying to clarify the King of Swords and Emperor, and I keep getting other cards coming out. So my guess is that this King of Swords, now this could be two different people, all right? Could be a King of Swords and an Emperor, but I get the sense this is the same person, okay? However, they're coming out with a lot of Knight energy, which is okay, but it's also, when I see that many Knights, it's a little bit non-committal also, all right? So just be careful. This person, they might have lots of different, like they might be this way one day and then this way the next day or week or month or what have you. Okay, clarify King of Swords and Emperor, please, for Taurus. Okay. King of Pentacles. I got another king. Okay. Four of Cups. Yeah, this person really does not know what they want. That's totally what I'm getting here. Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, Four of Swords, Temperance, Justice, the Three of Swords. Yeah, they're going to be your Three of Swords, this person. Well, you do have the Hierophant. Um, but the thing is, it's like that's your card though. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, they're gonna keep putting you in this like decision land place. If you stay with this person, is what I feel. They're just gonna constantly keep you in like that crossroads two of swords, decision mode because of and it's not their intent to do that. It's just kind of who they are. It's like I don't get the sense this is two different people. I really don't, or three. I think this is the same person. Sometimes they're the King of Swords. Sometimes they're the King of Pentacles. Sometimes they're the Emperor. Sometimes they're the Knight of Wands. Sometimes they're the Knight of Swords. Sometimes they're the Knight of Pentacles. It's like they're just kind of all over the place. Especially with this Four of Cups and Four of Swords. It's like they want this Three of Cups so bad. They want this abundance of love. They want this abundance of kind of like having it all and all that. They don't even see that they could have that it's very, very possible, but they don't see that because they don't go within. They don't explore the past pains that they went through and realize why they went through those past pains, and then pick up that one sword of truth, which will give them the clarity they need to find that true Ace of Cups, which is lingering right around them. Okay, so it's like that's what I'm seeing here, and it's like they're trying to be divinely guided in a situation. This is karmic though, like this Three of Swords and Justice card, this is like all karmic. So the thing is, I feel like if this person will bring a lot of Three of Swords type moments to you. And what I mean by Three of Swords, for those of you who are not familiar, is again, like the Three of Swords is a heartbreak or disappointment or feeling betrayed at times, or just again, I don't see like a breakup here. That's why I think this person will want like try to keep this back and forth energy going as long as they can, and not because like they're using you or anything like that. It's because of their own indecision. They need to face their past Three of Swords, because they just keep bobbling back and forth so they can avoid a Three of Swords. But what they need to do is face their past Three of Swords, figure that out. This is very helpful if you're a cross watcher, by the way, so that they can actually have that aha moment with the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. So just be forewarned, Taurus, what I see with this is someone who wears a lot of masks. They don't mean to. It's not like an underhanded thing. It's not like a manipulating thing where they're trying to, like where they're trying to use you or keep you on standby, and call you at 2:30 a.m. I'm not getting that vibe at all. I mean, they might be portraying some of those things, that's possible, but it's like I get the sense though that this person just really, they don't know what they want. So understand, if this is resonating, that might be what you're walking into with this person. Sometimes they're going to seem like they know damn well what they want, and that they want you and all of those things, and that's going to feel really good. But then other times they're going to feel like the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe they're going to want to take things slow all of a sudden, or maybe they're going to the next month they want to rush in and they say, yeah, let's do this, and then the next month they back out and they're like, well, no, we need to assess this more. It's going to be one of those things. So, which typically usually end up ending in the long run and basically wasting your time. So, just heads up on that, and also heads up on the fact this is just a tarot reading. So, don't let that sink in that absolutely this is the way it's going to go or anything like that. It's just a general tarot reading, but that's kind of the thing I'm seeing. So let me pull some of these cards and then we'll wrap this up. For Taurus, please. Taurus and this person they are dealing with. What is the advice for Taurus and this person they are dealing with? Okay, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it could be like you guys are kind of just codependent on this situation, because especially those tug and pull, oh, that sounded like, sorry. Okay. That like the tug of war. That's what tug and pull. That sounded really, really, whatever. I didn't mean to go there. But it's like, this sort of like tug of war type relationship, that's typically, it is a codependent type thing, right? So that's never healthy. Now you do have express your love. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I feel that could be like with that Queen of Swords and things like that going on. It's like, yeah, put it out there, because it's like one way or the other, then you can kind of gauge how this person reacts, and maybe that will like help move you forward. Now you do have, this could be the one. All right, it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it's possible. I mean, maybe you guys can work this I'm sorry, I'm reading as I'm talking. Work this stuff out. You do have love yourself first here also, though, and I think that's really important as well. You have children at the bottom of the deck, and forgiving and learning. So there could be some kind of situation here too that's like, it has something to do with like, inner child, past hurts, especially with that other person too. But chances are you could, because a lot of times people mirror each other back. So there could be something about forgiving and learning from like the inner child experience, or there could be children in the scenario. And that could be sort of, having some sort of effect on the relationship, okay? Or it could also mean study children, because that's how you can learn how to forgive and learn, all right? So I mean, there's definitely a possibility here with this person, but it says could be the one. It doesn't say this is the one. All right, it says this could be the one, but I feel it's hingent on your self-empowerment, how much you love yourself first, which it seems like you're doing a pretty good job with the Queen of Swords and stuff. Like, I feel like you are empowered, but empowerment and loving yourself are kind of, they're closely related, but they are a little bit separate. So just make sure that you really are like feeling love for yourself and that you deserve good things and all of that kind of deal. But the codependency issue, I feel that could be what's slowing this down. So hopefully, that it works itself out, and you guys, I have make the effort. All right, I just cut the deck and we have make the effort. So work on it, see where it goes, but just be careful that you don't get caught in some kind of, freaking back and forth, wasting, forever of your life kind of thing, right? Okay, all right, thank you, Taurus, and I'll see you back for February. All right, thanks.